Hey everyone, it's the Basic DIY Guy, and in today's video, just want to do a quick, in-depth, in quotations, video on the headlight assembly. So I see a lot of videos of different vehicles, people changing their headlight bulbs, but they usually, I guess they're lucky and they're able to change the light bulb without actually removing the headlight assembly. So I just took the advantage of this and removed the headlight assembly from my vehicle, a Kia Forte, sorry, and I just want to show you pretty much how a light bulb assembly works. Remember, this channel is the basic DIY, so if you're have just slight above average skill in your vehicle, or vehicle skills, mechanical or whatever, it's probably not the video for you. But this is for the the very basic in terms of the headlight assembly and just in general for this channel, the very basic stuff with respect to the mechanical uptake of your vehicle and these little fixes that you can do with yourself without actually spending any money getting a mechanic to do it, or worst case, the dealership. So so what I have here is the assembly for a Kia Forte. So there are actually 3 light bulbs in this particular headlight assembly. So on this end right here, I have the high beams. Sorry, the high beam lights. This is the driver's side, by the way. The high beam lights. Here is your parking light along with your low beams. So this bulb is actually a dual filament bulb. So if you do not turn on your lights, I don't know the rules elsewhere around the world, but I know for a fact here in Canada, for newer vehicles, I don't know the exact dates or the exact year, but when your vehicle's on, it automatically has a low beam, or sorry, a parking light that shines. Newer vehicles, they will have an LED strip, but vehicles that do not have the LED would have a soft light that always shines up when the vehicle is turned on. So when you actually turn on your lights, the low beam ticks on, and this right here lights up. And at the end, we have your turn signal. So when you turn on your actual signal, this actually blinks, as you would know. When it's on, when your parking light's on, and when your actual headlights are on, it just stays amber, and it does a nice reflection here. So you know that is working when the reflection's on. The light would always be on, but again, when you turn on your blinker, as you know, obviously, it would blink. So the more important thing is actually the back end, so where all this translates to. So in this particular, again, vehicle, and by the way, I can make a video on how to actually remove the headlight assembly of multiple vehicles. I say multiple vehicles because pretty much I would say majority of them is the same technique. For this particular car, it just took 2 bolts, 1 and 2 right here. This one actually broke. This is before this when I got the car. Actually, it was broken. I did not buy the car new, so oops. And right here, some vehicles would have 1 and 2, and also a third one right here that's attached to the body of the vehicle. But this particular one, it was just 1. This one right here, this one, and then 1 connector that's connected in that helps light up the actual vehicle. So you're probably asking me why am I wearing gloves. I just took advantage to also change my actual headlight because the actual low beam is actually burnt out. So I'm taking advantage just to show you how to do it. So right here, you just, again, these are dust caps. You can unlock to switch out the light bulb. Same thing applies for the low beam and the parking light along with the high beam. So again, if you're lucky, a lot of vehicles sometimes would have either the passenger side or the driver's side. It all depends on the vehicle you have, where it's easy to change a light bulb without actually having to remove this assembly. So in this particular vehicle, on the passenger side, there's actually a lot of space where I can actually just reach my hand and twist the cap and put in a new light bulb. However, on the driver's side, it's hugging right near the battery, so there's no way I can actually fit my hand in, twist the dust cap off, and then put in a new light bulb. So sometimes it is just easier to actually just remove the bolts and take the headlight assembly out. And you know what? Best practice, I'm not actually going to show this in this video, but best practice, what I like to do usually is with the headlight, if your bulb is out, obviously you switch it on the other side also. But sometimes what you could do is just switch them, all of them. I'm not talking about LEDs, but for halogens, they are fairly cheap to replace your light bulb. So since you already have it out, it's easier to just replace all your lights. Some cars would have, like I said, a parking light or an LED light, and then their low beam is a dual filament with a high beam. So they won't have this setup where there's a high beam separate with the low beam, but it would just be one, and it would be a dual filament bulb that does both high beam and low beam. So again, it's all dependent on your actual particular vehicle. So But like a majority of the cars, the principles is pretty much the same. So I'll just take advantage of this video that I have right now and switch the light bulb quickly. So again, just look at it, high beam, low beam, and then your parking light or your amber turn signal light. So as we know from here, this is the middle. So remember, lefty loosey, righty tighty. So you just open up this dust cap, and also probably good time to actually clean up the back, because it is pretty dusty, as you can see. So that'd be a good advantage of that. So then that's how it looks like from the inside. So remember, I know I sound like a broken record, but some vehicles it's much easier just to reach your hand in and work that way without actually moving the assembly. But as you can see, it's much more easier when you actually take it out. So you got to do that sacrifice if you want to actually take the time and remove the headlight assembly. So same thing applies. Lefty loosey, righty tighty. So just remove that, and the bulb comes out. So this is the bulb that was out, as you can see. Focus. Oh, there we go. Well, you'll notice one of the filament is burned. So this is the dual filament bulb. So the parking light bulb or light is actually still intact. If you can see, I apologize if you can't see. I'm recording this all on my phone. Just like the channel, everything here is basic with respect to the production. So, but the the low beam light filament is actually broken. So I'll be replacing it with the Silver Star Ultra. So again, it's very easy once you actually get it removed. So now I'll do this all in one shot with no editing, no nothing, just to show you how easy it is from start to finish. So again, remember, always wear gloves when you're dealing with halogen bulbs, just like because the oil's on your skin, and of course the sensor lights turned off in the room. This oils on your skin, if they're placed on the actual bulb, will make the bulb burn prematurely. So always have some gloves when you're dealing with halogen bulb. So just like the way I removed it, I will place it in. It does take some finagling. It depends how lucky you are. In this case, it looks like I might have hit the jackpot. Did it in one go. Nope. So we'll see that line. You can tell. And you can see there's an arrow right there. It has to be aligned. So I am not aligned. So that means just gonna take it back out and just do some little wiggling. And then lock that in place. My man, my word, I will not edit anything out. I'll do all this in real time, so you will see me struggle. Let's take a look at this. So the bulb is actually in perfectly, but it's not lined up exactly with that arrow. See, as you see, it's kind of curved. So I just take it out again. It needs a little bit of cleaning. Yeah, you can see a lot of the dust that comes off. So that's just on my part. I should do a better job in dusting this out and cleaning it out. So I think I got it. If you don't want to see me struggle on this, that's pretty much the video. But for those who do want to see me struggle and see me achieve this this task in hand, yeah, keep on watching. Actually, no, honestly, I think that should be good because the connectors are in. For those who are familiar with vehicles and headlights, you'll notice that this is an HL11B. It's one of those weird ones where it's like the HL11, but this one has that different sizing and all that for, particular vehicles have this. So you'll know, for those who are looking for videos on how to do an LED for H11B vehicles, you need an adapter for that. That would work for H11. So, I think this is good. It's in snug, it's locked in, and you could also confirm that when you look here. You can see it's in and right in the middle. So that's the video. I appreciate it. I'll just put in the dust cap here to close this video off. So again, lefty loosey, righty tighty, clicks in place. Dust cap helps keep the dust outside of, or away from the light bulb that's inside the assembly. So thanks guys for watching. I'll start uploading now more frequently. I know it took a long time, a break between videos, so I'm trying to do a lot of these, simple short videos, very basic stuff with vehicles, just to help out the general population. To help them do stuff, in their garage, their back areas, or whatever, without actually having to spend money and have a mechanic or someone else do it for them. So, thanks guys for watching, and stay tuned for more videos. Take care.